Good morning. Mother's Day is tomorrow. Have you found the perfect gift yet? I know I did. As always, we have horticulturist Patrick Dickinson and water expert Denise Hickey here to give you some beautiful options. Denise, you're a mother yourself, and what would you recommend?
Well, you know, flowers are always wonderful.
Of course you would go with that.
To get. But you know, think about, you know, the cut flowers won't last as long.
They don't. They're beautiful, but they won't last as long.
You know,
you're right.
And so think about maybe going out to the local garden and selecting a perennial that will come back year after year. We've got some samples here. They're really the tried and true plants that we've talked about in the past that come back year after year. They bloom really beautiful colors. They love our soil.
Yellow there. That is really pretty.
And with the lantana, the hotter it gets, the more beautiful it gets. But these plants love our soils and they use less water, which means we can save that potable water for things that we need for cooking, drinking, and bathing. These plants are considered pollinators, so they will actually attract the bees, the monarch butterflies, the hummingbirds that we all enjoy. So go out and select one of these perennials, and Mom can come out and remember when you plant these for her and those monarchs start migrating or those beautiful butterflies or bees come by. It'll be a wonderful Mother's Day gift.
You just mentioned the monarch butterfly, and I know, man, that's something we need to talk about this morning.
Good news, though.
Good news. Good news. Good news. Let's inform.
Yeah, the monarchs, you know, over the last several years, there's been a decrease in the migration.
Yeah. Why is that?
Well, we've just now started putting out the right plants for them. They really want to have that pollen and that nectar, you know, as it migrates through that 35 corridor. And so we've had our first migration come by, and Patrick said they had over 30 come to their garden already. So we've really increased by educating our consumers on what plants to actually put out, like this milkweed here. You definitely want to have milkweed in your garden. That is where they will lay their eggs and then come back.
I mean, just last week I saw 2 butterflies near my home, and I felt like it was so long. I haven't seen a butterfly in so long. That's not good.
Well, and that's one of the things. The monarch population, we had an increase in the migration this year, so that's a good thing.
Yeah.
So that's one of the great things about giving this as a gift to Mom. She has all the flowers all season long, and you also, she's doing good by attracting and getting those populations back up.
Nice.
And so that's why we have put together this.
Yeah, tell us about the plants here on the table.
The list that we have put together with Water University has a great list of pollinator plants. We call it our pollinator garden, and we stand so firm behind this. You'll see the list on the screen that we feel this is rock solid.
Wow,
it's
quite a few of them.
Yes, and it's all these plants are some of the best to attract pollinators. And I will tell you, on the category, if you want to attract the bees, you have to have the salvias. Okay, like this one that's Henry Dulberg salvia. If you want the butterflies, you have to have the lantanas, and you have to have the Greg's mistflower, which is on the list, and you have to have the milkweed, because like Denise said, that's the only plant they lay their eggs and their larvae will feed on.
Wow.
And then of course the butterflies, we don't have those plants with us today, but they're on the list, is the flame acanthus and the Turk's cap. The hummingbirds will swarm those. It's amazing how many you will see swarm these plants.
I love that you're giving us, you know, what type of plant will attract what type of insect.
And that's why this plant list that we put together, and I will share this on social media afterwards.
Yes, we're going to put it on our website too.
Yes, that's where you can get all the pollinators.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, and I'll definitely think of getting my mom a plant instead of flowers.
Happy Mother's Day.
Because they last longer. Yes, thank you so much for joining us. We'll be right back after this break.